Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and boy, do we have a topic to talk about today. You see, IGG has been doing some funny stuff recently and deciding to piss off their community one player at a time. They have recently released an update that, I shit you not, comes with a minimum $23,000 US dollar bill per March that you want to upgrade. That's right, folks. 23,000 American dollars for one March to upgrade to max transcendence. Now, we've talked a little bit about this craziness before. We've mentioned this craziness before, and we've talked a little bit about what IGG has been doing and this outrageous update that just dropped. But we're here for a little bit of a different reason today. You see, this update has pissed off the community enough that almost 1,000 individual players have created a Revolution Discord. Almost 400 players have already signed a petition asking for change. And 3 of the top hosting alliances that normally host DS, or 3 of the bigger names that have hosted DS, are no longer hosting for the time being. You see, we're in a situation where it's up to the community to do something about this. We are at the precipice of either doing something great or falling back into mediocrity. And it's up to you to determine what we do. You see, we're in a situation where if we don't address this issue now, if we don't do something now, IGG will take that as they can do whatever they want to us with impunity. And I can guarantee you they will. You see, here's what happened. They released this horrible update, and less than 24 hours later, they put out an AI-generated slop apology with pittance for rewards as a way to say, don't worry, we heard your complaints and we're fixing it. But I promise you, they had that in the bag from the moment they started this whole thing. They knew the community was going to get pissed. They knew they had to have a response, and they knew they had to have some kind of little band-aid fix to try to get people to ignore this entire problem. And guess what, folks? For some idiots, it's worked. Some idiots don't care anymore. Some idiots are going back to District Showdown, are going back to their spending, and have basically just accepted a $23,000 bill. I don't know how I have to say this anymore. $23,000 for one March. Sorry. I'm an adult. Let's take this properly. Let's take a breath. IGG, you have literally pissed in the rice pot. We're in a situation where you have added this bill to everybody, and it is time for the community to address it. So guess what? We're going to talk a little bit about what we're expecting to do. Okay? Like I said, there are almost 1,000 people who have joined a Revolution Discord to start, to create, to help enact some change. So first off, check the description, get that Discord link, join the Revolution. That's step 1. Okay? Get involved. Step 2, we're planning a boycott. What I mean is, do not spend in this upcoming District Showdown. You have to understand, IGG is all about one thing: money. We know this. Every update they do is just money-based. It's based entirely on how to separate us from our currency as easy as possible, and they're good at it. But we need to come back stronger. You see, they have this event called District Showdown, where alliances will host, and the more that you spend, the more rewards that you get, and it compounds. It is arguably the best value any player can have in the game. However, IGG knows this. This is their cash cow. This is where they make hundreds of thousands of dollars in a 3-day period every 4 weeks. So this time, we're not doing it. GROP, for the foreseeable future, is canceling its DS hosting until IGG addresses these problems. Until IGG addresses not only the lag, not only the stagnant events, not only the boring schedule and these shitty updates, but they need to start listening to the community. And what we have to ask for is not that much. It's not even that hard to do. It's literally what we've been asking for 3 years. Number one, slow down. In the last 2 months, you've had 7 paid events. You've had New Infantry Heroes. We've had Fairy Tale. We've had the Odyssey. We've had now the new 7 Deadly Sins that's coming in a couple of days. We've got a new hero, ranged heroes coming in a couple of weeks. We had the Childish Whims event. We had the new weapon upgrade, the new Resonance. That's 7 massive paid events in the last 2.5 months. 2 months. It's insurmountable. You need to slow down. You need to give us time to get these new things. You need to give us time to build up these new heroes. You need to give us time to enjoy these updates before you throw more shit at the wall. And let's be honest, that's all you're doing. And unfortunately, there's some idiots that just eat it up. They just eat it up. And let's be honest, there are 10% of people who could hear this message and not give a shit because either money doesn't matter to them or they are so selfish they only care about themselves. And if you're one of those people, I'm not talking to you. If you're one of the 10% of ignorant people who just don't care, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the 90% of people who care. The 90% of people with a brain in their head that understand what this actually means. The 90% of people who are willing to make the little sacrifice of one individual DS, one event, to enact some change. And if you're one of those idiots, those 10%, just click on, move on, nobody cares. I'm not talking to you. But if you consider yourself one of the 90% with a brain in their head, and you understand that this is time for the community to stand up as a whole, then you will want to get involved. And like I said, get involved by joining the Revolution Discord. Get involved by signing the petition, both of which those details will be in the comment section or in the description below. Get involved and do your best to spread the message. No more spending. Boycott the District Showdown coming September 9th. Do not sign up for any hosted places. Do not spend during that event, and get all of your friends, members, alliance mates, and everybody else to join suit. IGG will hear us, whether they want to or not. They will pay attention to us, whether they want to or not, and they will hear our opinions, whether they are paying attention or not. We will be loud enough that they will not be able to turn us away. But it starts with you. It starts with you. Join the Revolution Discord. Join the Boycott. Be a part of something special. And again, if you're part of the 10%, just move on. Go do something else with your life. Go play Farmville. Make it better for everybody. Because obviously we don't want you here. You're not helping us. You're helping them. And if you're not with us, you're against us. And you can say, oh, we support the cause, oh, we support the claim, but if you don't get up and do something about it, you're just as bad. You're just as to blame. And let's be honest, when you don't do anything, and some of you won't do a damn thing, you'll also be the first one to complain when shit is not fixed. So what are we really talking about? Who's the idiots here? Is it us for planning a boycott and trying to enact change, even though after 4 years we haven't been able to? Sure, it seems like a long shot, but I can guarantee you it won't because of not trying. Unlike you guys who just sit there with a thumb up your ass, and you know who you are. If you're one of those people that just spend because, you know who you are. And we can tell. We see the pips. We're not stupid. But you might be. So, if you're not, if you want to step up and actually enact some change and actually be part of the solution, not the problem, then get into that description, get into the Discord, spread the message. Do not spend. District Showdown starting September 9th. Do not spend. And at the end of the day, we stick together, we hold strong, and we enact change together. So let's be that community that knows what it takes to make this work. But with that all being said, folks, I really hope you enjoy what we're doing. If you do, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, fill the notification bell, and sure as shit, share this with everybody you know. Get the message out there to set our standards right. Make sure that IGG hears our demands and fixes this game that we all love so much. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted.
Started with a spark in the middle of the night. Now the whole crew glowing in a neon light. Different walks of life, but we all found a lane. Roll through the highs, laugh through the pain. No ego in the chat, just respect them vibes. Everybody welcome when the smoke cloud rise. Win or lose, we're still one team. Building something bigger than it ever could seem. Hands up if you came for the energy. Stay because the family feels like destiny. No matter where you're from, you're home tonight. One community, one flame, one light. Get lifted higher than the skyline. Good vibes only, every single timeline. Raise your cups, raise your voices, let it fly. With the people keeping hope alive. Get lifted, never coming down. Positive energy shaking up the town. When the high guy calls, everybody rise. We're more than a stream, this is where we thrive. Electric feet don't slide like a this is where we thrive. Late night sessions, memes on repeat. Every new follower gets love when they speak. We're making memories, one laugh at a time. Turning ordinary moments into something divine. Controllers clicking, music in the air. No one standing alone when the squad is here. Dream a little bigger, let your worries fade. This is the home that the community made. Light another dream, let the doubts all fade. Every single moment is a memory made. Side by side until the credits roll. Different hearts but a single soul. Get lifted higher every day. Spreading good vibes in our own crazy way. If you're looking for a place where you belong,